Okay, I'm here with Midori, who is a student of mine, and she's just finished my vocal breakthrough program, which was fantastic. It was so nice to work with you, Midori. I really was honored. So thank you for booking in and doing that. And I would like to ask you some questions. So these are for my other students or potential students to just hear a little bit about what kind of person might book in and what we do on the program. So first tell me about you and your music. What do you
Oh,
do?
yes. First of all, I would like to say thank you, and I'm grateful to see you, and you always empower me and encourage me. Thank you for everything.
You're
And
welcome.
about my music career, I started jazz as a singer when I was 19 years old.
19
It
years.
is, yes, it is about 50 years ago.
50 years ago. If anyone wants to do the math.
45 years ago.
Well, you look
And
amazing.
yes, and I couldn't play the piano, but I take a first jazz singer lesson when I was 18 years old,
Mhm.
and I got a job as a singing and playing the piano. And I play and sing at the hotels in Tokyo in about 10 years.
Wow.
That's my first career.
Oh my goodness. So you've been doing music for a long time.
Yes.
Hmm. And then
And
what
my,
happened along the way?
yes, but my very first event as a singer in a stage was very big stage,
Hmm.
and very famous bassist is Samu Suzuki, and he was played with Jazz Messengers, and
Wow.
he found me, and he asked me to join his band as a singer.
Wow. That's
Yes,
amazing.
and but it is very stressful for me.
Of course.
So I got trauma
Hmm. Yes.
time, and my voice automatically vibrate too
Right.
much.
So it started
So
from the trauma. You started, something happened to your voice and it
yes,
felt blocked, and you had like a tremor to your voice for
yes.
a long time.
But I have been I have been fighting with my trauma for for 55 years.
Wow. So was there a point where where you tried to just give up? Were you fighting against it, or did you think I'm just going to give up for a long time?
I gave up for several times, but I couldn't uh, give up.
Yes, yes, it was in your soul that you had to do music. Yeah, I know
Yeah,
that feeling. I can relate to
I
that.
love singing and I love songs,
Yes, that's right.
especially jazz.
Yeah, me too. And so
Mm.
what happened then later on? You decided that you were going to try and get to the bottom of this after all.
Yes, I read the many books, and uh, I make an action for training by myself,
Hmm.
and I went to voice trainer a lot.
Right. So you tried
And
other methods.
yes, and I do yoga or
Mhm.
something, and I tried and tried and tried, but I failed all
Yeah.
the time.
This is a typical thing where you want to get better, but you're not quite sure how. And so we try things ourselves, and we try a little bit of this, and we try a little bit of that, but it's really hard to know what to do. And then after that, you came to my program. And
Mm.
did you read my book first? Is that how it came about?
Yes,
Yes.
I read your old books, and I exercise your vocal lesson every day,
Yes.
and it helped me a lot.
Okay, great. And we started working one on one, and did you start to notice improvements?
Yes,
Good.
and I think your uh, vocal lesson page is very good and very useful to control the vocal cord.
Oh, yes, yes. It's really dialing in and getting in there exercises that really work. And that's
Mm,
why I put them on there and learned those from some of the masterful teachers that I learned from. And
mm.
yeah, so did you notice the results straight away, or did you have to work at it for a while?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Did you notice results straight away when you worked with me and did the exercises, or did it take a little bit of time to get better?
Oh, the trauma is very tough to
Deep.
resolve,
Yes.
but so I take a time
Hmm.
and uh, I have been confused to how manipulate my automatically vibrate or
Hmm.
something. But after your lesson and taking your lesson, and my vocal cord can little bit um, possible to possible to manipulate
Well, I
by
noticed
myself.
working with you, it was about halfway through, I just started to notice this big improvement with the
Mm,
shaking started to steady out. And
yes.
even within each session, it might be a little bit at the start. And once we get started, your voice just opens up and smooths out. And the latest thing that we've been working on is really holding back, and so getting that smooth sound, because you said you love the bossa nova style, like very smooth,
Mm,
very gentle. So we've been working on that, and it's very typical as well that the chest voice, the lower voice gets very heavy. So we've been working on lightening that so we balance the voice. And you were able
mm,
to follow everything that I did so well.
thank you.
So, do you feel that your voice has improved now? So you feel that you can make the changes. It maybe takes a little while to get going.
I feel free, much free than before, and I can be stable to sing,
Yeah.
and I can control my volume,
Mm.
and uh, anymore I can enjoy my singing.
That's amazing. So I was going to ask you, did it improve your confidence with singing?
Yes, I think so.
That's fantastic.
Mm.
And with the program, it can be sometimes it's a lot about mindset. And you would think, because you talked about the trauma you had, we did some mindset sessions, but it turned out that you really wanted the vocal technique, the really good, solid vocal technique.
Mm.
So, because you have done so much of your own work and you've done such amazing things, you've even written your own book around this subject, which is, what is the name of your book?
Confidence.
The book that you wrote.
My book. My book's title is God Has a Plan.
God Has a Plan, yes, but it's in Japanese. So maybe one day you can have it translated.
And after I published my book, God Has a Plan, and I recorded my first album in New York with 8 musicians, including strings and flugelhorn or guitar. and percussion. And the first album title is Time He Gave Me.
Time he gave me.
He
Amazing.
means God.
Yes, right. Oh, that's fantastic. You've done a lot in music already. And oh, and this is it here. Yes.
Yes.
Oh, fantastic. Time he gave me. Yes. And is there somewhere where people can pick that up?
Yes, you can download from Amazon or iTunes.
Oh, that's fantastic. And I can put the link in my notes, but it's a beautiful music. It's very relaxing.
Thank you. You know that.
Yes, absolutely. And well, it's been a pleasure teaching you. And I feel that the next goal we were talking about is maybe singing out somewhere, playing and singing. You're such a musician, and I feel that you're ready to do that. Would you feel ready to do that already, or you need feel like you need a bit more work, or
I think I need more practice,
yeah,
and I would like to sing more lightly and naturally,
yes,
more naturally.
yes, right, yeah, that
But,
bossa
but
nova
now
stuff.
I have a power to sing, but uh, I think I don't have to need a power.
That's right. I think this happens to a lot of us. We learn how to sing and we sing out and we don't realize the voice is actually quite heavy. And then we become artists and we really can craft it. We can pull it back, we can add emotion, dynamics, but it's that
Mm,
feeling of stepping back and playing with dynamic. And as soon as I mentioned the word dynamic in your lesson, because you're a piano player, you instantly got that information and you were able to do what I was saying. So I feel that I feel that you're ready because sometimes just doing it, it will make you, it will just go over that hump.
mm,
But it was a pleasure to see how your voice improved. And it was also just a pleasure to work with you. It's so pleasing when, we make these changes and it works and everything lined up really nicely. So, what
mm.
was your favorite part about the program?
Oh, it's you taught me a physical way in a very mm, pas- uh, pacific way.
Yes, specific.
Mm,
That's right.
mm.
Yes, there's a strategy. You know.
Strategy,
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
exact strategy. So it can help me a lot.
Yeah, and I think that that's also quite a big difference. Sometimes you feel that just instead of random warm up exercises, when you
Mm,
have a strategy and
mm,
just, I really have heard many voices are hearing and listening to what you might need and just sort of giving you the right kind of exercises in the right order, then it makes the process faster. And so that you can get to singing and just feeling more free faster. Well,
mm.
I'm so glad that you did the program and I'm glad you had some good results. So thank you very much. And thanks for,
Thank you very much.
okay.